Hello, everyone, and welcome to the House of the Shitty Voice Acting. If you play this game, then you'll know that the voice acting is pretty fucking terrible. Anyways, thought I'd mix things up, so we're gonna play through the entire game, because this game only takes about half an hour. I don't know if I'm just gonna have this be one video, where I cut out all the boring parts, or if it's gonna be two videos.
We're meeting G.
Either way, we're gonna do this shit. Oh, that voice acting. It's so beautiful in how bad it is. So, I love this game. I mean, this is an old game. And I'm playing the Wii version, by the way. The House of the Dead series is a series of games that, I feel doesn't get a lot of attention anymore. At least not as much attention as it deserves. So much so that, the very first game, while iconic, is, impossible to get a hold of anymore. So as you can see, The House of the Dead, if you're not familiar with it, it's a light gun game. You just point your gun at the screen and you shoot the shit out of zombies. It's pretty simplistic, but at the same time, nobody does it better than The House of the Dead. And House of the Dead does just enough with it to make it really special. So, for instance, we're about to see a civilian. So, if you shoot a civilian, or if you shoot a civilian, you die. You lose a bit of health. And you see right there, if you let a zombie kill him, then that's not good either. The zombie will just, kind of fuck him up. And the civilians really make this game interesting because depending on which ones you let live and which ones you let die, it'll change up your route. So even though this is a really short game, it'll be different every time you play it. And that's pretty awesome. I mean, that's the big thing that I love about this game. And in the first game actually took place within a mansion, so the name House of the Dead actually made a lot more sense. This game, interestingly enough, takes place in Italy, Venice, Italy, to be more precise, which is, it's what the fuck? How did I let that happen? It's a bit more unique of a location for a game, especially a zombie game. So I applaud Sega for having that be one of the locations. As you can probably tell, this game is a perfect fit on the Wii. I mean, motion controls and everything. And I almost let her die. I don't care. I used to be really bad at this game, but I played it so much that I can play it and commentate at the same time. So, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. This first level is really short, but so we're gonna fight the headless fuck. Here I was thinking that zombies couldn't. What the fuck? Okay. No, he's not. Here I was thinking that, zombies kind of needed heads, but then here comes this one boss fight in a zombie game where he's dead, so at that point you just kind of have to think to yourself, what the fuck? But yeah, this is the game that, out of every game in the House of the Dead series, this right here is my favorite. Second favorite is the first game, third favorite is the fourth game, and fourth favorite is the third one, which is also the other game that comes on this disc. And my absolute least favorite House of the Dead game is Overkill, but for its own reasons. But this game pretty much encapsulates everything that I love about this series. And, I really wished that they would, Sega would release another game like it, because this game is really special to me. Even if I do get, face fucked by this creepy ass bat thing. Oh man, that voice acting is just mwah, magnificent. So, yeah, the second game. First game, It takes place in a mansion. It's only about 4 levels long, but this game isn't much better because it's about 6 levels long. So it's not much longer, but the first game is like impossible to find. I mean, all of these games, at least the 4 core, were put into arcades. So, you know, you go into an arcade, you find your light gun attachment, you just shoot at the screen, you go pew pew pew, and it was pretty great. It was pretty simple, easy to get the hang of. There wasn't much to it. You just you shoot. It's fun. But the first game is impossible to find, and you know they released 2, 3, and 4 in physical form, like for home consoles. Like for instance, right here, 2 and 3 is you know playable on the Wii. The 4th game is on PlayStation Network, PSN. You can download on there for I don't even know how many dollars. I think it's like 15, maybe even less. I have no idea. It's been on there for a while, so you can get that, which is pretty great. But you know the first game, what the fuck? It's impossible to get a hold of that game anymore. And the only way really that you can play it is by you know torrenting it on PC and playing it with a mouse instead of actually something you can actually use to shoot. Which is kind of disappointing. I really want, you know, to play the House of the Dead 1 traditionally the way it was meant to be played. That's going to be my goal, actually. I'm going to save up one day to be able to afford my own thing so I can play House of the Dead 1. It's impossible to let this guy die. I've tried. Believe me, I've tried. Well, that's unfortunate. Ah! The tension in this game is real, though.
I'm not going to win the
I mean, how do these blades travel so slowly that I can just shoot them and, you know, logic? I mean, the fact that you take on an entire world of zombies with a simple handgun is pretty crazy. The fact that you have enough ammo to kill everything. Well, I tried. Sorry, little Timmy. You're dead.
What did you kill? Coffin?
But that's the unfortunate thing about this game, right? Is that in order to save some people, other people have to die. Which, you know, that's kind of a metaphor for pineapples. The meaning of life, really. This game teaches very valuable lessons, such as if something is in your way, you just fucking shoot it. Just shoot everything. This game is magnificent for that reason. Ah! What the hell? What the hell? Ninja Gaiden zombies. I mean, this game was developed in Japan, so, you know, it doesn't surprise me that, you know, they're gonna throw in a few ninja zombies. Actually, the commercials to the, for the original House of the Dead was pretty great. I love it. And fuck him up, 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 fuck him up. Okay. You know, I love this game, but that is another complaint. And I realize that this is an old game. I mean, this came out in, what, 1998? I mean, for the year it came out, this probably looks like this probably looked amazing. But, I mean, it's just, they reuse a lot of the same zombie models, and, you know, it really gets redundant from time to time. And you'll fight 2 of the exact same looking zombies at the same time. I mean, I wouldn't mind it as much if they, you know, kind of interspliced everything, but they don't necessarily do that, so it's kind of like... Wow, maybe I am a little rusty. I don't even know. Oh, come on, I wanted to shoot them.
Amy! Harry!
So yeah, if I ever play this, I might, you know, this game does have potential to be played again because, like I said before, it offers different branching paths. This is very replayable, both for the branching paths and to see, you know, what happens depending on who you kill, who you don't kill. I mean, I'm gonna do a playthrough probably where I don't let anyone live, so I let all the civilians die. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And I'll probably do another one where I try to save every civilian. And I'll try to do a playthrough of Typing of the Dead, because really, it's just... Typing of the Dead is great. Some of the ridiculous shit that is in that game makes it worthwhile. And obviously, this game is playable with 2 people, but I only have one Wii remote currently. If I get another one, then I'll definitely invite someone, and, you know, I'll play this game with them. Right in the genitals! Okay.
What in the meatball?
That very bottom part of the screen, it just... The cursor won't go
What
there.
in the Nation?
So, yeah, I'm babysitting my nephew right now. I'm babysitting my nephew, and he's like off in the corner, just, you know, on a tablet, listening to, watching a video. So we try to keep him away from the M-rated games, so, you know, it's all good. It's all good, all you overprotected thinkers out there. So let's talk about that story, because it's kind of shit.
It's been a while, hasn't it? My friends from the AMS. It's me, Goldman.
So, like, the first game, it's like, oh, mad scientist decides to create zombies for whatever fucking reason, take over the world. This game, I guess, I don't know, it's a new antagonist, and he's all like, hey, I wanna make zombies. I wanna make zombies. And I guess it's because there's too many fucking people in the world, which I agree with. So I guess he's trying to reduce the population or some shit like that. You know, there isn't a playthrough where I haven't saved this guy, except for the one playthrough where I deliberately try to kill everyone. That guy is actually surprisingly really easy to save. So you get a little bit of a head start with these guys. Oh, come on. The last one is the one that you have to deal with first. How the fuck is that fair? Fuck! Oh. No! Come on. Okay, there we go.
Yes, this is Amy. Yes.
You know, this game just ain't right. This is not right.
It seems that Goldman left a message for us.
What? From Goldman?
Well, he says that we'll be waiting at the Coliseum on the north side of the city.
Where the... Wait, has she always had a British accent? I've never noticed that. Well, whatever. Oh, that was close. Fuck, I am doing horribly right now. I might not even make it to the end of the game, which... Usually I'm not afraid of that, but this time I kinda am. Ah! I was so close to getting that health back. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'll call you.
No, fuck cutscenes. I mean, for a game that only requires you to use one button, there is a lot of depth to it. Not gonna lie.
My friends went inside, but they're not back yet. I told them not to go.
Aren't you the fucking messiah? That animation. I love it. I love this game. This game is so fucking terrible, but I love it. Well, the gameplay is not terrible. It's just, it's so dated that it's amazing. Alright, so basically you just gotta shoot them in the mouth when their mouth is open, you know. That's when you know. What the fuck? You motherfucker! You went in. That was a cheap shot. You gotta wait for the open mouth. Yeah, I would love to play this game with, you know, 2-player mode. If and when I eventually get another Wii Remote, that's going to be a thing, hopefully. And there's 2 renditions to this boss fight. One of them is like what you're seeing right now in the sand. And then another one is in the water, which is admittedly a lot easier because you're in the water, so, I mean... He just clips through that? Come on. This is a game where you can't even manually move, and yet there's clipping. Get your shit together, Sega.
James, come quickly. Something terrible is happening.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Okay, so I still have all 6 of my credits. All 6 of my credits that I started off the level with. It only gave me 2 people to save anyways. I mean...
Everything's set.
How was I supposed to... Whatever. Whatever. Okay, I have a little bit more faith now. We might actually get through. Cutscenes, get out of here. Get out of here. That's another thing I love about this game that, you know, might disrupt realism. But, is that when you shoot them, it's like these shots. I mean, like pieces of the body just fly off. It's you know, like really chunky, and it's just it feels really good to shoot things in this game. In the other games, it doesn't feel that great. I mean, Overkill is like, you know, what typical of a regular shooting game. But in this game, I mean, it's better. I like it better.
My God.
I mean, what kind of zombies trap people in jail cells anyway? That's what I want to know. Is that going to be the next evolution? Is the glitches? Is that going to be like The Walking Dead's next big thing? Ho ho ho! See, in this game, you just gotta master repeatedly tapping B like a motherfucker, and that is how you win.
People of the AMS, I am Goldman.
And I'm John Cena! My name's Jeff. I mean, this is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit right now. And it's kind of hard to get a good shot when he's, you know, got his fucking chainsaws in the way. Okay. I mean, this is the one boss fight where it's like, it's impossible to get through without getting hit at least a single time. I have never done this boss fight without getting, you know... It's gotta take some real skill to just, like, walk backwards and shoot at the same time. I don't know how we're doing it, but I guess we are. That's all that matters. Whoa. Okay, we are killing it. Dude! I mean, I still got hit like 2 times, but I mean, compared to how I normally do on that boss fight, I did really good.
Are you alright?
I'm alright. But Harry's...
No! James!
He just catches that foot down. Like I said, it's so bad that it's really good. My name is Mr. Wickers. Like I said, same shit. It only gave me 2 people to save. How am I supposed? Whatever. You know, I don't even care anymore. I do not
Hurry, friends.
care. Now lauding. Interesting little story. When I was a kid, I always used to pronounce loading lauding because, you know, I didn't know that it was pronounced loading. Ah, that one always gets me, I swear. That was pointless because it won't let me go past 5 health for some reason because this game is bullshit. Yeah, you just gotta master smashing B repeatedly, and that's how you win this game. Like, the more bullets you can get out per second, you know, the faster you fire, the closer you are to getting laid. Not really. I mean, we could just literally drive around you, and that would be, you know, pretty efficient. Except that shit in the back is in the way. I mean, literally, what's stopping me from going past you aside from that shit in the back? Yeah, you just gotta shoot the motherfucker. That's how you win. Wow, I am not even trying. So I started off kind of stale, you know, kind of not doing very well, but now I've shown my skills somewhat. Okay, here we go. Haha. I played this game so many times, I know.
Remember, there's no such thing as a second chance.
Shut the fuck up. What do you know? Yeah, see, I could've just done that. Oh, right in the crotch, right in the crotch. Oh, I never get them. I never get all of them. I always, okay, well, whatever. How am I driving and shooting at the same time? What the fuck is this? Alright, we just gotta shoot him in the arteries one more time. Actually, I don't even, what the fuck kind of part of the body is that supposed to be anyway? Because in all honesty, it kind of just looks like a really poor vagina. Like the kind of vagina that you really want to stay away from because maybe you'll contract an STD from it. That kind. That is very dangerous. I would advise all of you to stay away from such a thing.
Why did the wheels sneak on?
And he just falls into the pit of blackness.
Better off that way.
Why is it so dark down there, I swear? And you know, I'm not going to argue with this game's logic, because I mean, this game is amazing. It's certain things are so bad, but they are amazing. I mean, these two identical cars, I mean, look. I mean, they're not Mitsubishi or anything. What the fuck? Get that shit out of here.
Prepare yourself, Goldman.
So, House of the Dead is like... I mean, the spoiler for the House of the Dead 4, and I mean, I don't think anybody cares that I'm spoiling a House of the Dead game because the stories are all pretty much shit. But I mean, the 4th game has you revisiting this level. The majority of the 4th game takes place like underground, and you know, you're killing zombies, and then eventually you work your way back up to this level. And so the final 2 levels are basically almost identical to these final 2 levels. So you know, it's kind of a nice throwback. And they do change things up just enough to where it looks, you know, pretty neat. And Triforce is on the ground there, and skulls. I never noticed that when I was younger, or when I played this game a long time ago. But anyways, so, first time I ever killed this guy, I didn't even realize that he had a weak point. So I would just kind of shoot wherever. And I guess it worked. Motherfucker! Sorry guys, I'm really quiet, but this tension is real. Also, this boss fight theme is just, it's heavenly. I love it so much. I just love this game's soundtrack. 1 and 2 have pretty awesome soundtracks. 3 and 4 are, well, actually the fourth one does have a few kind of catchy themes, but not as much as 1 and 2. 1 and 2 had the best music in the entire series, and Overkill can just suck my dick. And I like how as soon as I say that, we get a zoom in on the Magician's Cross. The Magician is the name of this boss fight. And this character that we just fought, he's actually the final boss of the first game. So, you know, that's pretty cool.
You're nothing.
You know, I was kind of actually hoping James for Smash Bros. Because, you know, hey, Sega is part of, you know, the development team who made Smash Bros. And this is a Sega property. So, I mean, they could have theoretically added him in. I mean, it wouldn't have made a lot of sense, but I mean, we got Solid Snake and Bayonetta in Smash Brothers. We can get James. Get the fuck out of here. That's another thing I love that, you know, really annoys people is the whole reload sound that it makes when you try to shoot but you have no more bullets in the chamber. Like that. Like, it's like this game's Navi, basically. Like, it's that thing that annoys people, whoever plays this game. But it kind of adds to this game's charm, and I really like it. I can't imagine it without the whole reload thing. By the way, those zombies are really pathetic. I don't even know if I can call them zombies because they're more like animatronic. This isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. Get the fuck out of here! This isn't Terminator either. Ah, so much focus. You know, with 3 credits, I am genuinely scared as to whether or not I'm actually gonna make it through. I might not. Who knows? Shoot that shit. Okay, there we go. And I lose it right away. What the fuck? And so that was, you know, pretty pointless. Hey, look, it's every model of zombie that's in the game. Because there's only about, I don't know, 8? There's probably more, if I'm being completely honest with you. But it doesn't feel like that much. Ah, I forget, the middle one attacks you in this boss fight. So in case you haven't noticed, yeah, the final level has you facing off against bosses that you already faced off against earlier in the game. What do you fucking do? Oh, just open your mouth. Oh, damn it. You had to get one more hit on me, didn't he? Ah. Alright, well, we're in the final stretch. I mean, we're almost at the end. It just reminds me how short this game is. It makes me sad. Because I really do love this game. I just want more of it, that's the thing. I mean, even with its, you know, quote-unquote terrible graphics and everything, even the graphics are something that I love about it. Just that whole B film roll charm that it has is like.
Do you know what you're doing?
I cannot,
I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. Can't you see?
This
Man committed a sin, disturbing the life cycle of...
You know what? Your face is a sin. How about that? Your face is a sin. How about that? My name's Jim. So you're a Father Nature? Because if you are, can you tell me about Mother Nature? Can you tell me if she's hot? Because, I don't know. I've seen some fan art. Rule 34 for everything, man. I swear. There's, like, some pretty disgusting shit on the internet. And, okay, I don't know if you saw the character portrait, or at least the little boss fight portrait, but he seriously looked like he was holding his dick out. I mean, if this is what sex looks like, then that's pretty hot. He's just whipping his cock out. Look at that. He's turning his arm into just a... Oh. That one at the very bottom is hard to get because, you know, my cursor just kind of disappeared when I tried to go down there. Hello! Hello! Okay. Okay, I think we can do this. Maybe. I don't know. My hands are actually getting really sweaty right now. The tension is real. So yeah, I really love this this game series. I wish there was more of it. Like, especially when the Wii was around. Like, I wish they had made like House of the Dead games specifically for the Wii, other than Overkill. Like a game more in the style of this game. Because Overkill, the thing about that game is that it was more concerned with being, you know, just like as M-rated as possible. So, you know, there was a lot of fucking fucks. You know, like one of the main characters says fuck excessively. Like, even more than I do, and I say it quite excessively from time to time. And, you know, strippers and, like, all this other shit. And this one was more so going for a serious tone. The other, Overkill wasn't trying to be serious. It was just trying to be a fun game, and it was in a respect, but I don't know. I love this game a lot more. This is, like, the definitive game in the series, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, 2, 1, and 4 are the only games that I'm like, yeah, you know, that's fun. I enjoy those games. House of the Dead 3 is and Overkill is just shit. But I mean, I will play 3. I mean, 3 is not terrible. I mean, it's still kind of fun to play, I guess. I mean, I am a sucker for zombies. I love anything zombie related. But still.
Goldman!
Plot.
It is not over yet.
Is that all you have to say?
You're damn right, because I'm going to replay this again at some point.
Successor will come. Farewell, friends.
Oh, these cutscenes. These cutscenes are magnificent. Look at this falling animation. Or anything. The fucking 90s, man. Actually, this game is probably as old as I am, if I'm going to be completely honest with you all.
It's finally
yes,
over.
I am revealing to you all my age as of this video. I am 17 years old.
Successor comes or not.
So take that with a grain of salt.
Go on fighting. As long as we have the will to live.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye, Goldman.
Oh man. This music is getting really emotional. You know, apparently zombies in Japan, like, aren't very popular. Which is why I guess Japan doesn't really have a show that's, like, equivalent to The Walking Dead. I mean, they got Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's pretty great and all that, but, I mean... They got High School of the Dead. Fuck that show. Anyways, this office looks like it could kind of be real. I mean, I'd like to see somebody duplicate this in, like, Gary's Mod or something. I don't know. I'd like to explore a place that looks like this. Actually, I don't know if somebody has tried to make this in Gary's Mod, or even the mansion from the first game. I'll have to look into that. That might be a thing that could be interesting. Alright, let's see how we did with the civilians. Because if it's going to be the same bullshit ending again, then... Yeah, those are all the motherfuckers that we saved, so, I mean... Good? I mean, we saw G die at the end, but he's still kicking it, like... Hey, bitch.